What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Dennis over here at BMW Motorcycles of Jacksonville with the new bike spotlight. That's right, guys, we're going to show you something brand spanking new today from the people over at Royal Enfield. All right, we've got the brand spanking new, hot off of the presses, Scram 411. Okay, now what this is a Himalayan Scram 411. Technically, it's a stripped down scrambler version of the tried and true Royal Enfield Himalayan, okay, which has taken the adventures market by storm, okay, and probably one of the main reasons why the Royal Enfield brand has been one of the top growing brands in the power sports industry. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to do a quick comparison between the two, show you the differences between one and the other, and we'll let you figure out which one's going to be the best one for you. Let's get started, shall we? Now, one of the biggest differences between these two machines is going to be in the front end, okay, or more specifically, the front tire. The Scram 411 is going to have a 19-inch front wheel on it, okay, where the Himalayan is going to be running with that tried and true 21. Reason being, it's a 21-inch front wheel. It's going to roll better over obstacles, okay? It's a little bit wider of a wheel, easier to go through things. The 19 is going to be a little bit more optimal for throwing it around town, hitting the turns, the twisties, you know, cobblestone roads, anything like that that's going to be more urban, you know. So, you know, again, the Scrambler is going to be geared a little bit more towards that inner city, you know, that commuter rider, but still going to have the capability to go get off-road and have a little bit of fun. Another big difference you're going to notice is going to be in the ground clearance, okay? The Himalayan here to my right is going to be at 8.6 inches, where the Scram 411 over here, that one's actually going to be at 7.8. So not a lot, but a little bit of difference to be able to help those legs reach the ground a little easier. Now, and then of course, whenever you have different ground clearance, you're going to have different seat height, okay? The Himalayan, all right, here to my left, that's going to be running right at 31.5 inches, all right? The Scram is going to be hitting right at 31.3. Not a huge difference in seat height, but you're going to notice the Scram has got a different saddle to it, okay? It's going to be a little bit narrow, a little bit more profiled, so it's going to help you get your legs straight down to the ground to make it feel a little bit lower than it is. So, also different saddles as well. One other difference on these two motorcycles is going to be weight, okay? There's about a full 8-pound difference between the two machines. All right, the Scram here is weighing in at 431, and the Himalayan is going to be hitting right at 439. Now, a lot of that is going to be due to the stripped down nature of the Scram. Okay, the Scram doesn't have the tubular enclosure up here by the front fairing piece. It doesn't have that windshield system up at the front. You're going to notice it doesn't have the luggage rack system that it's got back here. And another big difference as well is the Himalayan does come standard with a center stand when there is no such thing down here on the Scrambler. So it's going to be a little bit lighter, a little bit lower, a little bit easier to handle. Again, geared more towards the urban environment and for short jumps out into the dirt. And the final difference is going to be in the gauges. The Scram is definitely a lot simpler with just a single gauge with an LED center into it. But the big cool thing is the first 400 of the Scrams that come into the States is going to come standard with the Royal Enfield Tripper navigation system. And that's what this small little circle is over to the side. All right, and really all you do with that is you get on the Royal Enfield app, okay, you download that, and then you go ahead and you go to Google Maps, all right, and you download what you're wanting to do. And then whenever that communicates with the Royal Enfield map, it actually gives you turn-by-turn instructions right here on the little gauge. Really neat system, easy to use, and very minimalistic, and especially something really cool for a scrambler, you know, something that's really set up for that urban feel. All right, guys, so a quick recap. We're looking at the 2023 Royal Enfield Scram 411. Okay, this bike's hitting right at $5,099, brand new MSRP, okay, compared to the Himalayan, which was about $200 more, hitting at $5,299. Okay, this one's a little bit different. You got a 19-inch front wheel, all right, you've got the seat height of only 31.3 inches compared to the 31.5, and it weighs a little bit less at 431 compared to the 439. Now, guys, if you have any questions on these or anything else you see here on the spotlight, give us a call here at BMW Motorcycles of Jacksonville. Phone number is going to be 904-375-2921, or hit us up via website at bmwmcjacks.com. Now, of course, you know, this is going to be readily available with tons of accessories available for it, okay? And we're just waiting for those to come, and as they come out, we're definitely going to let you know about those as well. So now, well, all the other stuff's done. It's time for the fun part. Let's go ride this thing, finally. Fuel injected, easy start, of course, 411 cc's. Let's go see how she goes.